What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a little bit, it's been a long time since we did one of these, but built not bought. You guys remember the series? It's about the cars that inspire me, but most important about the people that inspire me, and they're actually putting these things together. You guessed it, you guys, 55 Chevy we got going on right here. But this thing is not your normal, not your dad's, not your grandpa's 55 Chevy. This thing is an animal, a beast, on the track and off the track. But most important, the guy who drives this thing, the guy who put this thing together is Tony. Tony, where are you at, my man?
Right here.
How you doing, Tony?
Doing great.
So, for the record, I think we met, was it at LS Fest? Remind me, I think it was at LS Fest. I think I saw you out in Vegas one day, and you're from out here, right? You're out from Oregon?
Oregon coast, yeah, Florence, Oregon, down on the beach.
Now, we know it's a 55 Chevy, but what is underneath this thing? Let's start there.
Okay, so we've got a full speed tech chassis. It's got their extreme front with all the modern geometry, and a torque arm rear with a Ford 9-inch.
Okay.
So powered by an LS3 6.2 Tremec 6-speed. I think it's a clean installation. It doesn't, I don't see the wire harness. It's just flat, smooth firewall. I've modified the inner fender wells so that they still look stock, but they allow me to get that little bit of extra turning angle in the, with them big foot wide tires in the front. Got a big crossflow radiator, so even in the hottest days it stays really cool. We're using a Coors Light beer can for a catch can, part of that silver bullet look that kind of rolls with the silver and black. Now, one thing I noticed, and a lot of people don't know this, but I know this because I'm doing kind of the same thing. Tell us a little bit about your setup of your brake masters over there. Those are something you don't see on a stock 55. No, in fact, the stock 55 used a single reservoir, single master cylinder. So what we've got is we've got a master cylinder for the front brakes, one for the rear brakes, and the third one on the right is for the clutch. So we've got a hydraulically operated clutch. Nice, nice. Now, what kind of power is this thing pushing? Everybody wants to know. So you already know, they always ask. So at the crankshaft, it's probably in that 575 to 590 zone. It puts 441 out at the wheels and 430 foot-pounds of torque. So not bad. It really moves the car well. I mean, better what these things came with. What they come with, like 200 from the factory back in the day? No, they were down in the 100. Oh man, I think 160 maybe. Wow. With their 255 or 265 optioned V8. Wow. So they weren't a lot. That's a huge difference. But huge difference. Yeah, this car down the back stretch here in Portland, in fact the front stretch too, you're bounced off the rev limiter at 140 miles an hour in fourth gear. We got big things coming up. We got a supercharged motor coming. Oh, so you're pulling that out and you're upgrading already. We're gonna upgrade. Got to go fast. I mean, most people would already know the LS is already an upgrade, but clearly you're going one above everything else. Now, I see what it's sitting on. Tell us what kind of wheel fitment you got going on here, because you already know the wheel and tire combo on this thing is nasty. What does that chassis allow you to do with that thing? So we've got 11 by 18 fronts, forged line wheels, at 11 by 18 and a half on the rear, wrapped in 315 30 18 rubber Falcon 660 RT 660s. Fronts as well? Fronts as well. So we got a foot wide tire on the front. So 315 squared right now you're running. Yes. Nice, nice. Now tell us, you said it's got a 9-inch rear end, right? With the torque on from Speed Tech. Now I see some brakes. What kind of brakes you run on this thing? So we're running Big Bear brakes. We got 6-piston XTR fronts, which have got a phenolic piston and with a titanium cap on it. Got anti-knockback springs in there, and we got a 6-piston Big Bear brake on the back. They're 14-inch slotted rotors, so it stops. The big heavy car didn't want to have it not stop when I'm out there going big time speed. That was my next question. What does this thing weigh? Have you weighed this thing? So it weighs 3,600 pounds. The bias is 50-50 front rear. It's 50-50 right to left, but then if you put my fat butt in it, it's a little heavy on the left. Let's take a look at the interior here, see what you got going on. So tell us a little bit about the interior, Tony. Get in here. So we got stock 55 dash, with the exception of we got a Dakota Digital modern electronic instrument cluster. I've got a Garmin Catalyst, which is a GPS generated race tool, so it gives me video and feedback. It'll tell me where I can make up speed on the track, which corners I've messed up on, and it'll tell me to, you know, drive a little deeper, late apex. It's a cool tool. I don't know.
It sounds almost like an assistant in the car, huh?
It can really help. Monitors lap time, lap after lap. It is a great tool.
Yeah. Like I was telling you, Tony, not only is it the car, man, it's the people, and you were a huge inspiration when I met you, and you were out here with your sons, I said sons, right? You guys are out here racing, like doing what we think as kids with your dad. Like, that's amazing to me. And I absolutely mean that. Like I envy you guys having that relationship, being able to be out here together as a family and racing as a family, and just, it's phenomenal.
Yeah. Not only that, we work together for, you know, we're a little auto repair shop, and we worked together from the time the kids got out of college.
Wow.
And they're in their 30s now, so I've got.
So you said your shop is out here in Florence, right?
Right.
What's the name of the shop?
Tony's Garage.
There you guys go. Tony's Garage, you guys. Tony's Garage. If you guys out in Florence, Oregon, you see what he can do. They are putting together some cool stuff. Go check them out. Tony, if they want to hit you up on Instagram, I know you're on Instagram. Where can they find you?
Tony's Garage 1955.
Tony's Garage 1955 Chevy at Instagram, you guys. But you guys got to do me a favor. You guys got to hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button and the like button and hit the bell for notifications. And you guys already know, stay wrenching.